What's going on, y'all? Today we about to do a My Hero Academia character tier list. You feel me? After the anime has just come to an end. Final episode. And you know, I ain't gonna maybe feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been there for the whole journey. I was watching at the beginning, like 10 episodes. Then I stopped. I went to the manga. Then I took a break from the manga. Then I came back to the manga. Then I ended the manga at the Stars and Stripes fight, I think, after. Then I was like, boom, I'm waiting for the anime. I started watching the anime a couple seasons ago again. And then, you know, up to this final season, it still feel like I was there for the journey. You feel me? Like, damn, it's really over. Damn. Ain't John Cena retired today. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, shoot. Man. But yeah, I definitely felt some type of way about it. So, you know, pretty great show. Honestly, all things considered, did what it was supposed to do. It had a good ending, in my opinion. I don't know what people were complaining about that. I feel like that ending was pretty appropriate. Okay, pretty appropriate ending. And yeah, we're gonna rank all these characters. So the tiers I have here are at the top. A symbol. You feel me? You were a symbol. You were really like, I feel like that is kind of self-explanatory, especially if you watched My Hero Academia. A symbol for the greatest. And then second, you got motioned. So you got a little bit of motion. You got some motion. You know what I'm saying? You rock with you. You got some motion. Then we got all right. Then we got Get Off My Screen, which is you're an active detriment to the plot, and we don't really care about you. Not even. Then we got Who, or characters that I either forgot about or I don't care about at all. So we got the 4-1. I don't need to say too much. The ultimate hater. When it was revealed, and I don't know how, when it was revealed that he was the one who freaking set in motion Shigaraki's entire life. Oh yeah, I guess I should have said spoiler. Man, spoiler warning. The anime just ended. If you, why would you watch this video if you're like symbol of hate, symbol of war, symbol of greed, and you know what I'm saying? Got his just desserts at the end, stood on his principles until the very end, where it was revealed his principles were Mickey and fraudulent, and he's evil, and just the definition of pure evil, bro. Like, bro, he was really from a kid, bro. That's from the womb, and even after that, it just kept getting worse. He's just killing and slaughtering and just shoot. He just kept up on the ante, bro. Like, and he just had swagger. He was cool. He had the plans at all times, and his plan fell apart, and he was understandably frazzled and rattled. He was like, oh no. But then it all changed, and he was able to get in the head of freaking Tomura and be like, oh, you're nothing without me, now die. And then took over again. You know, every time he was on the screen, you knew something was happening, bro. Like, it was scary. Like, it was scary. Also, this freaking freaky appearance, bro, like, that really added to his aura. That added to his presence. That added to his intimidation. You know, it's a fear factor. And it's just like the symbol of peace. You feel me? BLN! Or whatever he was saying when he put his hand. Plus Ultra! You know what I'm saying? Whatever insert slogan right there that makes sense. Like, the symbol of peace, bro. Like, it's a symbol of peace. Imagine the symbol of peace. Because you exist, because you were there, crime gotta freaking slow down. Like, that's crazy. It's kind of crazy. And again, another character who stood on his principles. But even when he started fumbling a little bit, you know what I'm saying? His friends were able to lift him up. You know, his desire to see the next generation rise up was able to, you know what I'm saying? In his heart of hearts, when you walk away. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, was able to rise up, be supported by those who he once supported. You feel me? Intergenerational uplifting and edifying. You feel me? Like, all man's golden, bro. That fight with the robots was fire, right? And he was incorporating the students' quirks. You know what I'm saying? Creativity. At the end of the day, stalling matters, bro. Stalling matters. You saw took advantage of his arrogance, and then Bakugo was able to revive, and then, you know, Best Genius, I ain't gonna lie. Best Genius low-key got it. Best Genius low-key got it, bro. Look, bro. Come on, bro. Best Genius, every time he was on screen, he was getting active, bro. Every time he was on stream, he was either getting active, he was saying something witty, he was cool, calm, collected, put it in pain every time, put it in pain. Like, he was like I think it was number 3, but he was put it in pain, bro. Like, you would think he was number 1. Wait, I think he was number 4 or 5, because it was All Might, Endeavor, Hawks, Best Genius, whoever else after that. But yeah, like, he was putting in pain, bro. I don't care what rank he is at the end of the day. That man was putting in pain, boy. Shoot. He was a mentor too. Like, he was really mentoring mid-fight. He put in pain, bro. Like, come on. You put in pain. Who is that? I can't recognize you off the street. So if I can't recognize you, I'm sure everyone here is because it's my heroes. I know who you are. She's in like several episodes, but I kind of just don't remember. You know that, like, I kind of know who. I don't remember her name. You were kind of doing stuff, but it's just like it's my tier list. You, again, I don't remember your name, and it's kind of like Gunnar bait. But I remember you was doing something. You was getting kind of active. I mean, she was also getting, I guess. But no, I'm putting you in here because I actually like recognize you. Because I know you were putting in pain. You, I don't know. I can't recognize you off the street. You're the black guy. He was putting in pain. Like this is what I'm saying. I remember seeing the black guy more than him. He was putting in real pain. He was getting active. No, he was getting active. Is this the League of Resurrection? What they called? The redemonstration? Forgot. The rededicate, bro. I forgot what it was called. The rededication, revolution, hold on. MHA rededication, redemption. Bro, what was they called, bro? Liberation. There we go. Liberation. Is that him? Pretty sure that's him, right? Because I read that arc in the manga, so the color. Pretty sure that's Liberation Army leader. He had motion, just as a matter of fact. He had motion. He was charismatic. Now again, I don't know how it came off in the sub or the dub or whatever. You look familiar, but I don't remember. Now Dabi, on the other hand, that boy was a simple. It was getting that boy was active. He had multiple elite fights. The representation of trauma and bad parenting, and picking favorites and pushing your desires onto your children, and to the point of no return and neglect and all this other stuff combined, and really representative, not in a force-fed way, but like in a direct, to the point of just being a crash out to no return. It was too late. So yeah, we don't even have to move on, right? We agree, right? Surely that's like pretty agreeable, right? Okay, cool. This guy, I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but he was the gear shift guy, right? I don't remember what the smoke guy, or is he the smoke guy? I forgot. They automatically have motion off the strength of, you know what I'm saying? He had a crazy backstory and all this stuff, but sorry, again, I read the manga a minute ago, went back to the anime, and I actually missed that part where they kind of explained like all this stuff, to be honest with you. So when Deku popped out with like 8 more quirks, I was like, oh damn, he only had like Black Whip last time I seen it. He just unlocked the smoke last time I seen it. Now he got all these other quirks. What's going on? Like, is this that's electric guy? Is this villain looking that way, who's actually a hero? Remember his power? Where's Portal God. Is that Portal God? I don't even remember what he does. I'm so sorry. There's so many Thai characters in the show. It's hard to remember what everybody does. Okay, forgive me, bro. Now we got Ninja Guy. In the verse, factually speaking, he has motion. It's just a fact. But because I don't remember, just go like this. Hiroshima. Rock with Kirishima. Red White. He was putting in work. He was putting in pain. He was getting the other guy. I'm not putting all the all for one people in here. I'm not gonna lie to you, or one for all people in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like him, he had a voice lines every single time he was speaking on it. Him, he wasn't even speaking like that, bro. My memory is freaking misleading, but I know if I don't put him in one of these tiers, I might get hate. Do I care about hate? No, but here's what we're gonna do. This is actually gonna matter. I'm gonna go like this. Eri, yeah, Eri. No hate to Eri at all. Come on, Eri's a go. Eri's not a symbol. We rock with Eri right here. Big Falco, yeah. Tokoyami, my guy. Not just because he's a dark shadow, but he's actually fine. We got to see his powers evolve. I mean, we technically got to see everyone's powers. We got to see his powers evolve in real time, like up and close and personal. He was next up with Hawks and them. Yeah, my guy. Let's put it in pain. All right, Toto's mom. You're not. I mean, you're an abuse victim. So okay, this is just ranking him as a character. As a character, he's a well-written character. As a person, but as a character, you know what I'm saying? With you, so compromise? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not obviously BPC at all. But for I like y'all both hoes. If I'm being honest, y'all both hoes. You're worse, but you did some whole stuff too. I'm not gonna lie. But that's if I remember correctly, because I kind of forgot some stuff. I'm pretty sure she did something that was kind of messed up, right? Besides spilling the tea on, I forgot. She did something messed up. It was really like 75% him, probably like 20% you, 3% him, 2% everyone that isn't Shoto. Shoto ain't really do nothing. And his sister too. His sister ain't do nothing either. Whatever. Again, like my memory's kind of hazy when it comes to certain things, but I remember she did something besides the tea that was kind of messed up. But obviously pretty much the lock. Shark Man, you had motion. Shark Man was putting in pain. Shark Man was getting active. You feel me? Every time Shark Man was on the screen, he was getting active. He put it in pain, especially in the final war or whatever. You, we don't have to talk about you. I don't. Besides this arc, I guess. Wait, no, isn't this the other guy? Oh no, this is the other guy. This is the guy in the fight with the who had ice powers for some reason. It was not related to Todoroki at all, but had ice powers, right? Yeah, this is that one. That got to Makia was a different. He was different, boy. He was different. If I Makia, boy, every time he was on the screen, it was scary. I said, oh no, he got on the screen. Our man's what's his name? Grand something. He was nice. He was like that. Like right there. He was putting in pain. He was W mentor and W sacrifice. Right? He dies. Is this where's Jiro? All right. Big Hawks in the building. Big Hawks in the building. Big Hawks in the building. You feel me? Man, what are we doing? Hawks is low-key up here with it. Hawks is a goat, bro. Hawks was like, bruh, the ever so strong, arrogant persona. Look at persona that got stripped down even before he lost his wings, where it was like, damn, I'm kind of a messed up person. I was really sliming people out. And then it came back to bite him with twice. Sliming him out, and he was like, damn, this is a whole situation. Imagine if things started differently, then he got punished for it. Bow! Lost his wing. Luckily, I became a clutch for that. Right? Because of that, yeah. My man's right here. Emotion. You was 0 for 1. 1 for all. Remember? Not him. Do I have to say much? I wasn't really a fan of the OD, you know what I'm saying? When they're bait and the blood sucking, and like, it got to a point where it's like, come on, bro. But I mean, he's a super prominent character. He's a tragic character. They hold her. And to be honest, pretty much all the villains, like, besides him, were just hold from childhood. I mean, he was slightly hold just because of his quirk, but also he was just a bad person. Like, he actively chose to just be a bad person. Where, I mean, some of them kind of did, but like, stuff was just forced on him. And so that's why I got put right here. Very bad. All right, Shinso. Boy had swagger. That boy had the swag. No cap. Shinso cool as hell. His power cool as hell. Divine woman. She was getting active in class beats. Who are you? I literally can't see. Sure, if I watched more of it, I would remember who you are, but I don't. Seku Mama. Come on now. You put it in pain too. But she had. Who are you? Generic freaking, what's that anime called? Rising Shield Hero looking at. Big Deku, come on now. The symbol! I'll put him above all my, or do I do MC bias? But it's my tier list, right? It's my favorite characters. In terms of my favorite characters, he's up there though, because I rock with him though. So, Kamui Woods, he had motion. As a matter of fact, brother had motion. Akugo! Took you too long to be this person in the early arcs. It was pissing me. W character growth though, but you was pissing me off for a little bit too long. Is this a Nomu, bro? Who is that? Is that look like a Nomu? Get off my screen, doesn't have enough. The mushroom freaking, man, get out of here, bro. Nobody care about you. Legit. Why they trying to make him look swaggy? He not swag. I would put you right here, but because you inspired my mans to hit the Detroit Smash 1 times 100,000,000,000% or whatever, the clip you say run, put you right here. And they had him grow up in the last episode. And my man's right here. Not him. He was different. My man's here. He was there. I put him right here with him. He was different. We got the whole backstory about his development and stuff like that. I know it's a super emotional story with him and Eraserhead and Speaker Man. Forgot his name. Ace Booster, whatever. But he was kind of like, oh no, it's for the Shigaraki. Yeah. Like, shut up, man. Like, come off it, bro. For like, what are we doing? Like, just because of all that, it was kind of annoying. It got to a point where I was just, we're dragging it. We're dragging it, bro. 90% of the time I was on screen, he was just sitting there in his chair. All right, okay, you're tragic, I guess. Jiro, it's cool. You're right on the edge of motioned up, but you get off my screen. Almost world. Okay. You had the motion. No cap. No cap. Man, I should have activated my soundboard for that. She had that motion. Oh cap. And she's swaggy, bro. Look at her character design. It's so fire. This is gonna cause rage bait. So even though I like this probably more, I'm doing this because, and that's your fault. Yeah. What am I looking at? What in the civilian are you? All right. We got freaking Nico Lol in the jump. Oh, we got the freaking manga man. Where was you in the final arc, gang? Where was you? Back in. Get off my screen. You belong in the manga panel. Get off my screen. You belong in the manga panel, bro. Hell, man. Oh, I guess. Well, is that? No, that's mechanic, right? Mechanic was cool. Mechanic was cool. I mean, it's right here. He was cool. Yeah, he had motion. Not everyone here has some tough decisions. I like you. We're gonna keep it like this for now. Midnight Princess Midnight, right? Yeah, you was, I guess. Cool, I guess. So legit. In fact, I'm putting you right here because people's getting so mad. They're like, oh my gosh, Midnight died. Oh, I was like, man, you don't care about Midnight that much. Like, the most you could say is, dang, Midnight died. It's tough. RIP. But they was talking about, Midnight, my favorite character. Like, man, even if she's your favorite character, you was doing too much, bro. So like, I don't know. Like, I just not. It was like one of those situations where I feel like they wanted me to care more than I actually did. It was cool. It was cool. You were like the topper right here. You don't really have motion like that, but you was cool. You had your moments here and there. You put in pain against Gigantomachia, so you could be at the top of this. You fun. Mirio. Oh yeah. Mirio. Actually, no. This is too shonen of a top part of the list, so I gotta put you right here. I gotta tax that a little. But Mirio was fire. Mirio, cool boy. Mirio was cool. No cat. Mirio was putting in pain with and without the quirk, boy. Mirio was putting in pain, protecting the weak, protecting the children. My God, you feel me? Showing us as a better way. Feel me? I love the costume too. Mr. 1 million. And he on top of the world now. So Big Mirko. Big Mirko. Come on. She put in real pain. Perseverance. With and without the advantage. She said Philippians 4:13. You feel me? You feel me? All situations, even 12 to 13. You feel me? Hungry, thirsty, leg, no leg. We get active regardless. We do what we gotta do. Come on. Come on. No. Real activity. No cap. Come on now. All right. Bakugo Mama. She put in pain. She put in pain. Shout out to Bakugo Mom. Shout out to Bakugo Mom for tolerating that shit, bro. Tolerating that youth. I'll give you a little boost. You could go right. Shout out Bakugo Moms. Shout out Bakugo Moms. Momo, you cool. You right. All right. Giant lady, another Gunner bait. Switch Gunner bait, but you probably be. I'll put you right. You had a little bit of motion. I ain't gonna lie. You put in pain too. In the Hanzo. Oh yeah. Come on. I don't just want to put all the strongest people in here. So I don't like that we didn't get to reveal like 90% of your backstory until it was mad late. So I'm gonna put you this Hannah. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot. Look at this list. It's a lot of names. So Nana, that's her name. Nana. Yeah. She was putting in pain. He was the mentor, you know what I'm saying? The greats before the greats. No, all due respect, Respect. What in the Ace Attorney brothers? Like, y'all could all go here. And your adopted cousin, right? Now this is what in the actual Monoma was putting in pain. He was cool. Right. You was putting in pain. Nah, you was putting in pain. I'll put you right. You was putting in that pain. You was putting in pain. Okay. If we're being honest, I don't remember her name, but she was punching up. I give respect always when people punch up. Respect. You're not got that much respect, but you can go above him. I ain't gonna respect. Principal. I don't know the Deku situation, how they handled it, kind of weird. But President, yes. All right, motion is getting a little bit. This is kind of crazy how relevant a character she is, but it's my favorite character tier list. So for being honest, I did not like her in the early arcs, but or as much in the early arcs, but for sure. Probably put her. You got the lady who was discriminated against. W anti-discrimination. Is that where's State? Like I'm supposed to know who you are. I don't. My man's sound man. Where did I put this guy right here? I'm not gonna say get off the screen, but you could be with Toga now. Relevant characters that no, this is Liberation Army. I was tweaking. Where did I put other guy? Redestro, yeah. And then who was him? Redestro, yeah. You was putting in pain. Destro, I rock with Redestro. He put it on this. Family Matters. All you. Actually, where's the mom at? The mom. Yeah, this is the mom, right? Oh no, is this the mom? This is the mom, right? Because the kid had glasses. No. Yeah, this is the mom because she has both of their hair. I'm tweaking. The mom would go. No. The sister was really. You know what I'm saying? The sister. My brother was being annoying. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I mean, you can not accept when things happen, but he was kind of whatever, bro. I don't, just because of your outfit, I'm not gonna lie. Kill me now, man. Oh yeah, I didn't watch Vigilantes. So I don't know if there's anyone here. No, there isn't, because they were having Knuckle Buster. Dark Man. It was cool. Cool. You right with Kirishima, because he body Kirishima. So you right with Kirishima and them. You was put it. No, actually. Todoroki, my guy. Icy Hot, my guy. No, just because of that dramatic finish at the end of that Dabi fight. Dramatic finish. Big Toto. Navigating through the family dynamics. Feel me? The family drama. Navigating through all that. Being a hero. Being with the homies. Being emotionally, you know what I'm saying, a little bit silent sometimes, but not all the way cold, you know what I'm saying, evolved his emotions into being able to accept, you know, certain things, being able to accept the people in his life, communicate that while still maintaining a healthy boundary. Like, Todoroki, come on, bro. Come on, bro. They roll him that way. They roll him that. I'm sorry that My Hero is written in a way where the characters who get the most screen time are also the strongest characters and also very deep characters and stuff like that. That's just how it's written. Eraserhead, oh yeah, Eraserhead, oh my god! This is Night Eye, right? Night Eye? As a matter of fact, I didn't like him like that. He was pissed. Spinner was kind of annoying at first, and then when they started evolving his relationship with like Shigaraki and them, I was like, okay, you know, Stain. I feel like he's supposed to have motion. I know some people gonna be like, oh my gosh, he's so cool, he's great, he's so deep of a character. He hated on like the hero, you know, on some reverse flash stuff. He was cool, you know, he was cool. Yes or no? I'll put him with Stars and Stripes, the gold. Yo, Stars and Stripes fight was fire. I'm not gonna lie, it was low-key better in the manga because I was just filling in the mental gaps in my head of what was happening, but it was still an elite fight. And I don't know, Stars and Stripes, bro, I just like Stars and Stripes, and the fact that even after she died, she was still in there. She's talking about the Empress of freedom and redemption will never die out as long as I, you know, whatever she said, it was fire. Whatever she said, I'm gonna give Eraserhead the prop right there. I might give Mirko the prop right here, but bro, Stars and Stripes is fire. Actually, she's wearing America fit, so I might have to drop her down like this. So, but yeah, Stars and Stripes, fire, bro. Fire character. Hype beast stuff aside, Stars and Stripes is genuinely a fire character. Is that Ida? Ida? I'm wrong with Ida. I'll give him above Stain. Yeah, I'll put him above Stain. I literally can't see you. This is the other angry guy in the other class. At some point, I stopped caring about the order. Twice. Yeah, that was tragic. Twice, that was tragic. Shoot. Twice arc, bro. That was tough. It was tough, boy. It was sad. Man, that was tough. Tough arc. I should probably be explaining more. I don't know what else to say. The dynamic with Toga and them. You, as a matter of fact, had emotion. You was a W-Mans. You encouraged him to write a comic book. So for all of that, I'm gonna put you dock a little bit just because we didn't actually learn anything about him until really late. And so it was kind of hard to connect, for me at least. But it was just like, oh, he's sitting in the chair, he's super important, he's the first one, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, it doesn't take away from Whis' character, but my favorite character's tier list, which is how good they are as a character and how much I care about them. It's like, he got emotion, but I don't really care that much. So he's right here with his, you be going. You're the only one who's on me net level. I think potentially, no, I'm not splitting it up. That's kind of, I genuinely, like, it gets to a point where they want you to care so bad. I just don't. They did the betrayal. I was like, damn, okay, they betrayed him. Shoot. And they just kept incorporating him over and over. And like, it got to a point where I was like, okay, just leave, you know? And okay, they bring him back, da-da-da-da. He wants that tone. Okay, cool. And they just dragged on his story over and over. And it's like, bro. And then it got to the end, and they were showing him at the end too. I was like, man, come off it, bro. Also, where's Invisible? Invisible, is that the one with the clothes that didn't have, but there was multiple one that had no heads, not her outfit. But if Invisible, I'm pretty sure she's here somewhere. I just don't remember. I'm not going through that. She's gotta be, she's an eye. She cool. She's above him for sure. So yeah, that's a tier list of varying levels of explanation. So a symbol characters that are really simple and that I really like a lot. Golden, and some of them like are just supposed to be here. Then a lot of them are main characters. So I feel like I want to get one side character that isn't like the obvious side character that everyone likes. That side character, Midnight. Get up here. Get up here, Midnight. Yeah. I'm talking about Midnight, Sniper, whatever. Get up here. You're cool. You're too cool. Now that even that is kind of odd. She has too many stands. I want to get someone with a lot of not that. This one is just gonna be like, you're black. Of course you like the black hair. You Sanga man. Shout out the matriarch. You know what? Shout out the matriarch. No, she hold him at the beginning. Do I have to shout out somebody? Even him, like that's obvious. He's big focus on her. It would be Air, but yeah. Shout out my hero. You know what I'm saying? The last episode of My Hero Academia. Great anime, great manga. Recommend it for sure for anyone who likes shonen, battle shonen, coming of age, growth, family struggles. It honestly dealt with mature topics as well. So. Bye.